I do everything independent now. I manage myself. I book myself. I do everything. The art, the videos, the music, everything. I'm doing everything myself. So just in general, one thing that I've learned about when you're doing business and you're doing it for yourself, don't get too caught up in what you want to do. Think about the other people that you're working with, because life does not only revolve around you. So like, shout out to Empire. They're my distribution company based out of San Fran. I've been rocking with them since 27 started, and they distributed my first project, which was a super accomplishment for me, because I feel like I was going through this game and just giving people wins, giving people wins, giving people wins, giving people wins, whether it was from my first label, T.I.G, to my next label, Def Jam, to my next label, Records. You know what I'm saying? Like, just these 3 different times that I've always given people wins, giving people wins. Not to say they didn't give me anything, but I'm just saying, always making sure I brought something to the table or whatever, but I always felt like, man, am I really winning? Am I really doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I really carrying out the plan that I had planned out before I ever linked up with any labels? And it was just a blessing for me, like a personal blessing, those personal goals as a man that you have, to see a project come out, referring to the Wake Up 2 that came out January 1st, 2017 this year. And at the bottom it says Go Gang Records, which is my record company. It was just like, all right, this is how I wanted to step into the new year, as my own business, own label, or whatever. Like, is there a bunch of hype there? No, it's not. And that's totally fine, because I'm a grown up and I'm a true artist, and it's totally cool. And everything ain't about hype. It's not. It's definitely not. You, as a man and as an independent business owner, and any independent business owner out there in the world, whether it's music or whatever you do for a living, you understand what it is when you're taking them steps in towards your path of success and not what somebody else wants you to do. Some people are all about, tell me what I need to do. Just tell me and I'll do it. I'm not. Nobody tells me what to do. I'm just not about it. Trust me, I'm down to listen when it's time to listen, but at the end of the day, it got to go both ways. It got to make sense. I'm not just about doing stuff without asking the question, like, why am I doing this? Well, you know, I'd rather do it this way, and this is the reason behind it. Because if I tell you I want to do something a certain way, it's going to be a reason. It's not me just being a tyrant. You know, and I feel like a lot of times you get mixed up in labels and situations, and it's kind of like, hey, man, we're putting $1 million behind you or whatever. We're putting $2 behind you all the way on the highway because you don't have your own $2 or whatever. And a lot of kids, grown-ups, whoever, artists get caught up in that wave of like, dang, I got to kind of roll this way because, you know, man, you know, they busting down the check. Nah, bruh. Nah. No. I don't stand for that.
But not, like you said, not everybody is like you or has that mentality.
For sure. I say all the time that, some people need a label. Some people need a label. Some people need a label.
You sound like you're a self-motivated person, a self-disciplined person, do a lot of things on yourself, so maybe a label is not for you, but somebody else, that might be everything that they need. Oh,
everything. And now, to play a little bit of devil's advocate, I will tell you on the other hand of things is that now that I really truly understand how these major labels work, can I make it work with Def Jam again? Yeah, I could. Do I want to? No, I'm cool. Because it's just not the place for me. The people there are not for me. And it's like a female. Don't be with a man that's not for you. You're a fool. And the one thing that God told you not to be, don't be a fool. I'll never want to be a fool for nobody, a man or a woman, you know?
Now, you named Def Jam in that example, but would you be opposed to signing to a major label again?
Man, that's a great question, and I don't know. I whatever, like, man, do I believe in myself? Maybe too much. But what's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? I feel like when I look at, I feel like 2017 was the year all the older hip-hop aficionados and like the legendary people, you know, like, oh, we're going to do a Tupac movie, we're going to do a Diddy movie, we're going to do a Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre movie show, whatever series, you know. And even like Straight Outta Compton that came out recently, not this year, but last year, you know, all these biopics of these major artists that whether you're from the West Coast to the East Coast, the people that worship these people, and you see their life, like, mind you, this is a movie, but it's based off of facts and reality, you know, and I'm like, man, they went through these same things, man, or whatever, you know, and like, people found a way to make it work for them, and some people didn't, you know, like you look at an artist like a Tupac where he had like, why am I explaining any song to any A&R white Jewish dude? Why? I'm clearly not a racist guy. I have tons of Jewish friends all over from New York to LA. But it's just like, why? I'm Tupac Shakur. Like, why am I explaining anything to you when it comes to my music? Period. You know what I'm saying? But even Pac had to break it down to people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that just goes to show you that, man, this whole label game is not easy. The major label game is not easy or whatever, because once you start getting more cooks in the kitchen, they're going to put something in the pot. Nobody comes into the kitchen as a cook and don't want to add anything to the stove. It's humanly impossible almost.
Why did those 3 different labels not work out for you?
It could have been a little bit of me, but I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, it's one of those type of things. I'm not gonna say I don't know. I do know. It's just, man, I'm such a not like everybody else type of person, and refuse to just do things the way that everybody else doing for fame or for hype or for another #1 or for another all go everything. Bro, that's so damn lame to me. Any nigga who do that, I would be like, more power to you, but I just don't got that in my soul. It's not in my DNA.